Hey guys, in this video, I want to help you understand how to get started with Adobe Express. Especially when it comes to the free version, you can literally access an excessive amount of photos, B-roll for your video footage. So whether you're creating things like Instagram Reels or TikTok videos, and by the way, you're not limited to create full-size YouTube videos, of course, YouTube Shorts as well. You don't need any prior editing experience, understanding of really videos or storytelling. It's all built in for you. The templates are wonderful and endless for you to choose from. I was able to introduce Adobe Express immediately to my clients. Frankly, none of them have, background in video editing, and they did not have any issues getting started, and they love using Adobe Express. For that reason, I feel the need to create this video so that we can really democratize video editing, storytelling, and content creation. Throughout the video, if you don't find features that you're looking for, if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. I'm also learning with you. Even based on the basic features, I find Adobe Express to be really promising. Now, you may be wondering, what about other competitors like Canva? Well, we love Canva as well. When it comes to templates and images and videos, maybe there aren't as many compared to Canva. However, I do find that Adobe, not to anybody's surprise, has really high quality imagery and also video and B-roll options. There are many times where I feel like I couldn't find the right B-roll image or even audio options. I would automatically turn myself to Adobe Express, and I've never been disappointed. There are many features I want to walk you through, but frankly, I don't want to pack too much into this video. I've listed timestamps in the description below, so if you want to jump to any particular feature. As you can imagine, there are many templates, but also I want to introduce you to features such as how to create animations based on your audio. And that's super cool, especially during the holiday season. You can actually record your own voice and match that to an animated character. I find that to be really interesting. Needless to say, for any creators under the age of 18 or anybody who want to create, say, a faceless channel on YouTube or faceless videos and clips and reels in general on social media, is a great tool. Believe it or not, after so many years, your iPhone, your smartphones, many of them still don't have features as simple as merging the video. So you go out there taking a bunch of small video clips and you can't really merge them on your phone, yet you can do that very easily with Adobe Express. Last but not least, I am traditional when it comes to video editing. I always prefer working on my browser, my desktop. But many of you guys are traveling. Adobe Express has a wonderful app both for iOS as well as for Android. Basically, you can access your assets at any time, including videos and editing videos on the go. So with that said, let's take a look. Again, you can start for free and just click on the Get Started for Free. Anytime you want to upgrade to Premium, you can unlock that right away. You can see all the benefits, including up to 250 generative AI credits. But again, you can use the free version and be able to download the assets without watermarks or anything like that. You can use what you create right away. What I really love about these templates is that it does not require you to have any prior experience in editing. In fact, I would literally send Adobe Express as a tool to many of my clients, and they will be comfortable not only editing videos here in the browser. Adobe Express also has an equivalent of an app available on your iOS and Android, and it's really easy to use. So first, when it comes to videos, I actually prefer to edit in browser, but if you're on the road, I just want to make sure you know that the app does exist and it's very user-friendly. First, I want to walk you through some of my favorite features from within Adobe Express. Templates for TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, you name it. You have your popular templates, Adobe Max. Also, it's looking at what is currently trending right now. For instance, Hispanic Heritage Month is going on right now. If you don't see something you like, I gotta highlight their AI feature, which is pretty powerful. So text to template. I'm gonna click on that. Right here, you can create editable template with generative AI technology, guys. So if you're not so sure where to get started, you can always try a prompt like so. If I want to just start with one of them, but I want to tweak something, I can click on See Variations here. It's pretty fast, and you can see that there are different variations, and you can just select one. Let's take a look at how easy it is to create an Instagram Reel or TikTok. They're very similar, so I'm going to just show you one example. So you can browse the templates, or you can start from scratch. I want to show you the power of these templates. So for instance, on the left-hand side here, first let me introduce you to this little icon here. You can basically zoom in and out to make editing really easy. And if you like this flow, because if you're familiar with templates available on Instagram, you'll notice that they kind of come into these little segments. So you can simply swap out what you want it to be. And to change anything or to even simply extend it, right? Like for instance, the first one you want it to be longer than 1 second, you can change the duration that easily, which is something you can't really do from within Instagram. So now I've changed the duration and I want to change this video. I'm going to put the cursor right here and I can click on any element here. I can say face world, yay, October 5th, or I can say, episode 1, 2, 3, 4. Whatever I click on, you notice on the left-hand side, immediately, you can see the recommendation. I can change it up if I choose to, right? Different fonts and different orientation. I can turn it into a little circle. But what if I want to change the video? I click on this video and boom, on the left-hand side, you're presented with these additional options. So the first one is this little icon here. You can replace a video with something else, or you can duplicate the video. I mean, literally you can have 2 videos going on simultaneously. And you can also lock the setup. Click on the video again. I'm going to choose the first icon, replace. And boom, look at this. This is kind of really the beauty and the power of Adobe, because you are immediately presented with very powerful and ready to use B-roll. So if I'm able to tell a story, for instance, about fashion and beauty, I can simply just roll in this clip right here. And let me go to second clip here. I can click on that one more time. Click on replace video and drop in this video. But it's a vertical video. If I want to extend that, all I have to do is align this video to this little template right here. And if I want to change where it's being cropped, I can double click on that again. I can focus on the eyes or a particular element. So it's that simple, guys. I've written here in this companion blog post, I highly recommend that you check it out. And I want to show you something a little bit wilder. Perhaps it's this Animate from audio feature. At any moment you're trying to search for something like, wait, Faye talked about, what is this feature? Animate from audio, and you just want to find it very quickly, you can search right here. So Animate from audio, boom. Here's the suggestion. You're dropped right into the editing panel. And here, look, it's really cool. You're presented with some of these built-in characters and you can record it. Hi there. Thank you so much for allowing me to present Adobe Express to you all. I'm so intrigued about this new feature. Now I'm done. I just hit done. All right. I know it was a short clip, but now it's done. I can download this clip like so, or I can open directly in an editor. Look, I can change different characters. I can resize them if needed. I can change the background into something that's transparent or fall season. It's so cool, guys. I mean, especially if you are someone, you're under 18, you want to be a creator, or perhaps you are someone who just prefer not to show your face in front of the video and you want to just experiment and tell a funny story and, share a moment. These are really kind of cool. Last but not least, you can actually change, look, the different orientations, and you know exactly how they're going to look on Instagram Reels and TikTok videos. So there are usage of just the video editing feature that is immediately accessible to people. So let's click on video, and knowing that you can actually start a video from scratch. So first you want to start with a video recording like so, create a new video, and you're going to select the aspect ratio. So if you want it to be vertical or square, for me in this case, I just want it to be the original landscape ratio. And from here, you really don't need that much different shortcuts. So I would recommend, at least for me, is I tend to zoom in on the footage so I can listen and more carefully and know exactly where to cut. And from here, I'm going to have a listen. Here's that mistake right there. So I want the first part to be cut out. For your ease of use, I'm going to include this link in the description below, because right here, Adobe Express has many keyboard shortcuts. As a video editor or as someone who's just doing this for the first time, you want to know the shortcuts. It just makes everything so much easier. So for instance, if you want to split the scene, what you can do is select the scene and simply click on S. So you can duplicate it, you can split audio, you can mute audio. I'm going to come back to my video right here. All I have to do is click on S. It basically just separated the videos from there. And now I can go back to the first part and I can choose to just delete the scene. That's it. So this starts with the correct part, and then I'm just going to go through everything and make additional cuts using just the S key. And from here, I can do so much more, because on the left-hand side, I can add text, I can add different elements. And this is so easy to use because, even within iMovie or Final Cut Pro, you have to go through so many different settings just to be able to drop text overlay. Once this is added, it's there for your entire video. But remember, you can always click on S once again, and make sure this element only appears in the first, but not the rest of the video. It's so easy. Remember, you can also add B-roll, guys. Some of the videos can be really dry, especially if you're doing like a talking head sit-down video. So remember that here under search, you can search for really interesting B-roll, like videos. So I can click on view all video, and here I can say, search for technology, search for AI. They're categorized here. I often talk about small business, so I can just add the small business part in here. I can resize it. I can do like a video in, video out, like so, like resize the video like that. Or I can have it take over the entire screen by resizing it like this. I can move it around as needed. But let's say you want to add something in between the clips. You can click on the plus sign. You can say add a scene, where you can add a transition as well. If you want to add an image to an existing scene, basically you want to click on the scene like so, and then you're going to go to the image and click on the image. You see how that's dropped into the scene as opposed to adding a new scene. From here, you can just resize it however you want. But last but not least, guys, audios. Audio is so important. And here you can search by acoustic, background sound, blues, something like classical, country, dance. And you can also search for audio. You can even record voiceover, guys. That's really helpful. I'm really into kind of a background ambient sound. So let me go ahead and let's say add this sound throughout the track. You can see here in purple. And what about if you want to kind of just lower the volume a little bit instead of it taking over your voice? So let me play that. Clearly it's too loud for me, so I'm going to lower that to sometimes like, 5 to 10%. Again, I find Adobe Express, as a tool, really easy to use. There's some shortcuts once you're used to it. You know exactly what to do. And let me know any other features that really intrigues you. So last but not least, what I want to show you is this translate feature. So if I go ahead and just drop in some text, for instance, I'll add something like this to the page, and then now I can click on translate. It detects that there is text on there, and I'm going to translate this into Chinese simplified because why not? I can choose actually more than one language. And I will say duplicate and translate. So right here, I'm able to see this translated into Chinese, and I can just, manipulate this further if I want to and include even animation like looping in. That's pretty cool, right? So everything is there at your fingertips, and just have fun, play around, and be proud that you're a creator. Hey, if you like what you have seen so far, be sure to check out our companion guide. I really appreciate you giving this video a thumbs up or down, and I'm going to see you in the next video. Thank you.